Let's imagine the scenario that you two were messaging each other, the butterflies were dancing their butts off, and everything felt like, you know what, this is actually it. This is going to be great. Let's make this official. So you get to that important part of the conversation and initiate that you want things to be exclusive between you and the lady friend, but then the words, "I just don't feel the same about you," hit you in the gut. Now, depending on how much investment you have in each other can majorly affect what steps you need to take next to change her mind. If you want to know more, like and subscribe to the channel and don't move an inch. Let's start off with if you guys are friends and nothing more. If this is your situation, listen up closely. You're both friends and you took the plunge and told her that you liked her and then she shut it down. So in this scenario, you didn't actually give her any chance to fall for you. You didn't start any attraction techniques and you probably did scare her off and made her feel a little bit awkward. A lady needs to feel like you are a trusting person, that you care about her and you can share sexual chemistry together. But right now, you haven't built any trust and you've jumped the gun with your feelings, meaning she probably finds you a little bit creepy or worse, a player. So you're probably thinking, okay, what do I do? Well, let me tell you. The very first thing to do is to build up a flirty friendship. Your focus is to rebuild the friendship because right now you've kind of knocked it down a couple of pegs. You need her to trust you again as a friend. She needs to feel that you are a genuinely good person without trying to win her over just so you can spend the night with her. Right now, your job is to run those errands and do those problem-solving tasks for her. Listen when she's talking and find common interests to talk about. Have an amazing time together. That includes making her laugh and deepening the emotional bond with open-ended questions. Now, it doesn't stop here. You need, and this is a must, to be a little bit flirty. So a little teasing and poking fun at her just ever so slightly will raise the stakes and get you out of the friend zone. But of course, if you've built the friendship and you've created playful banter and she's not interested, there might not be nothing more that you can do. What if you guys have already broken up? Maybe you two have previous history and you've had your time apart and now you want to rekindle the relationship. But sadly, she is enjoying her time being single and doesn't want anything to do with you. But don't worry, it is not all over, providing you follow the next steps closely. Now, obviously, you guys have history, so she's more likely to get back with you. If she broke up with you and you know deep down that she does still like you, she's just all up in her emotions, then time is on your side. You need to initiate no contact, refuse to reach out to her and just get on with your most high-value life. In this time, she will be thinking about you non-stop and she needs that time to miss you. So without you blowing up her phone, she's going to start thinking, wait, Brian hasn't contacted me for 3 days. What is going on? Is he starting to move on? And then she will start to stalk your social media first to get an inkling of you moving on. And if in those 3 days you have posted, and this is a hint, a picture of, say, a healthy meal or hanging out with your friends with no alcohol, may I add, or a group of people, or you potentially standing next to a girl in the friend group, a girl that your ex doesn't know about, this is going to make her reach out. Maybe those previous scenarios didn't really add up to your situation. Perhaps you are in a relationship and things aren't going too great. Relationship sparks do fizzle out, but it does not mean it's the end. Sometimes these moments rebuild the relationship better and stronger than before. So here are the things that you need to do. You need to be confidently you. That means take an active interest in your life again. Pull away and focus on just you. What do you like doing? When you know what it is, go out there and do more of it. Having a high-value life means that you don't stop doing what you want just because you are in a relationship. This will make your girl miss you as she knows that all of a sudden she is no longer the center of your world when you spend 2 evenings a week at your sports club or doing that hobby online with the boys. Do something a little bit different. Let's be real. Clearly, how you were acting in the relationship wasn't enough, so you need to do something different. For the majority of those relationships that are close to breaking up, it basically means the other person has lost that spark of attraction. Maybe things got too routine, maybe you lost a little bit of self-respect by always saying yes and doing everything that she asks. Maybe you became a little bit submissive. Now you need to find a way to reignite your masculine energy in the relationship, which is going to mean calling the shots and arranging the plans and standing up for yourself. It means going away and working on a project and focusing on your career and then returning to the relationship for that closeness and breaking away again. Usually though, you will know what it is your other half has been complaining about. So this is your time to sit down and think, that is what she was asking me to do. Now I know how important it was. I can start doing those things. Was it that you were never emotionally present? Maybe you didn't really listen to her. You always seemed distracted during conversations. Well, this is your moment to engage fully with her, but only for a small time limit, so it leaves her wanting more of this new, emotionally mature version of you. You need to impress her with your looks. Being in a relationship with someone long term, things do get stale, so you want your lady to notice the newfound glory version of yourself. Change your style just a little bit. Doesn't have to be drastic, it could be something as simple as changing your cologne, having a different hairstyle, or putting in a little bit more effort into what you wear so that she is going to really notice you. Because the trick here is to not manipulate a lady to change her feelings on your demand. You want her to feel that she's changed her mind on her own accord. So if you can get this attraction technique to work, well, it's the perfect formula because she doesn't feel forced. So regardless of what stage of relationship you are in with your lady, there are a couple of pointers that you need to stay focused on. They're very important, and this is what they are. Don't take it personally. I get it, you're feeling pretty hurt that she's turned round and told you she doesn't feel the same, but let's be honest, you never truly know what the other person is feeling. It could be for a series of reasons. They realised after some heavy thinking they don't want the commitment of a relationship anymore. They could have decided to work on themselves and remain single, maybe to go through therapy. Your closeness could have opened up an attachment wound and they realised they're not good enough right now for a relationship, or their ex came back. Sadly, you won't get the closure that you want, and your crush doesn't have to be super honest either. The best thing to do is keep your head held high and focus on what's to come, not what didn't work out. And your next move could bring her back, or change her mind, or maybe even reinforce her decision to not take the relationship further, which leads me to, do not chase her. It is vital that you remain composed and high value. Instead, you could be super hurt and ruminating on every detail. Did I do this wrong? Was it because I'd said this? Your crush could be playing the hard to get technique. She pushes you away so that you try harder. We do have many videos that go into detail about this technique, so please check them out next. But in a nutshell, she wants you to chase her. Women are engineered to chase guys, so let this natural pace happen. Get on with your life and let her miss you so she feels that she's going to lose out on you and she will come running back. So this means going no contact, no initiating conversations, avoiding her as much as you can. That's being polite, of course. For example, if you guys work together, you can probably say hi, but you don't go over to her desk anymore. And that's when she thinks, damn, I've lost him. I need to get him back. Avoid her social media. Tying in nicely with that previous tip, you need to not stalk her. If you are going to go no contact and you want her to chase you, you have to remain high value. She is no longer in your life because she chose it to be that way, remember? So stop letting her live rent-free in your head and do not check her social media. She could be posting things on there to make you jealous. It could be out with a new guy or doing something that you know she's secretly doing to hurt you. So as much as you want to check, save yourself the hurt and do not check her social media accounts. Give her an authentic compliment. You will need to time this compliment perfectly, because if she tells you that she's not interested and then you come out with compliments, it's a little bit weird and then you will definitely be friend-zoned. So you want to rebuild the friendship level first and then have that sexual attraction, and then that is the perfect time for these compliments. Now, an authentic compliment is recognizing her for her unique abilities. If you just say, hey, you look really beautiful today, yeah, it's nice, it's a nice compliment to hear, but it's not something that she's going to be thinking about all day. Whereas if you can say, wow, you are the most intelligent person that works in this office. Your presentation absolutely blew me away. Now, this type of compliment is something that is going to replay in the back of her mind over and over. It will literally make her day. So if you can find an authentic compliment which shows that you are really in tune to her and into her uniqueness, it's going to get her to reconsider her feelings for you. If you think I missed something from today's video, let me know down in the comments. Give me a huge thumbs up and consider subscribing to make my day. But if you want to get your name rolling up next to my face, like these amazing people's names here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar below to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.